187 to the fucking ops.
Take off the fairings to fix this light that broke, and then hopefully it all goes well, because I don't. You're fucking gonna buy a bike, buy a different fucking bike.
Once you get your fairings off, what are you doing? You're taking off this rubber that leads to this bolt.
And this was like tucked in there, so this cable was in through that little hole, and then it came out over here, and then that was in there like that.
Yeah, so once you pop this rubber out, you can pop this out. Make sure you disconnect your light. So
to the it was they were color coded. Orange was for the left side of the bike if you're on it, and then blue was, I believe, for the other side.
Yep. And then just take these out.
What we're trying to do is remove this rubber thing, because the ones I bought for the aftermarket, I couldn't find any for the actual 650F. So we're just gonna remove this. It fits flush in there, and then it has a like screw holder shit thing on this side. But we need to get that grommet out. This is the OEM part rubber grommet that came with the bike, so water doesn't get inside. So what we're gonna do is cut the top piece off, and then try not to drop it, and then we're gonna cut it around the outside, because the circle one would look better, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first we're gonna cut this top shit off. Hopefully it works. We're shaving down the extra so that it actually fits better, and we're gonna use it as a washer essentially. Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna splice the wires, because this is the newer model connection. So like that, it has the ground, positive and negative, and then the ones that I have are kind of like, I think they stopped doing this in 14. It's this kind of connection. Yeah, here. So ground was green, so I just cut it. It's somewhere in here now, but we don't need this anymore because this is broken anyways, and we're just gonna try and not break shit right now. All right, so what we did, the black was the one that needed the power. There was 3 cables for this one, and the green I thought was the ground, but it's actually power for it. And apparently your lights are supposed to stay on all the time, so we're not gonna do that. They're just gonna turn on when you need the signal, and they're gonna flash like a turn signal. So the one with the line, because there's cables on either side, there's blue for this side and then orange for the other side. The one with the line was the one that would you didn't need. So the one that was solid, it goes to the yellow, and then green on either side goes to black, and then they just turn on when you need them. Restrictions tape, and then you heat it up to make sure it's watertight. So we finally got the fenders back on. I don't know why the CBR 650 at the bottom, these pieces are jointed by plastic clips, and I didn't really want to mess with that because they're probably gonna snap. So we just took this whole thing off, slid it under the bike. That worked because we have the towel at the bottom, or the blanket, and we also have it on stands front and rear, so it gives us an extra about 1 inch or 2 of clearance. Probably 3, because that's what the front tire looks like, it's up. And then this is how, of course, we had the stock OEM turn signals that would protrude out. Let me see if I have them. It'd be this right here. We got these online, which are going to fit flush. We just did a little modification to the wiring, and then you turn it on, you have your turn signal. It's flush. They are LEDs, amber color, everything's good. Yeah, pretty much it, guys. Now all we have to do is put all the bolts back on, and then call it a day, and then my baby's gonna be ready to go back on the road because after the accident.
187 to the fucking ops.